Hi, I'm Bruce O'Brien. I want to tell you a little bit about something we're going to do in this class. Holy war is in the news. The assumption is always that this kind of war is historical, that the claims of those fighting it actually do reach back to the distant past in Middle Eastern and European history. Is this assumption justified? History is the way to find out, but history is more than a way to fact-check pundits, lunatics, frauds, and blowhards. History, as an academic discipline, is a method for discovering and understanding the past. It owes nothing to the present. In fact, it works best when the present is set aside. The present can never truly be ignored, but set aside and the past is studied in its own terms, through its own evidence. Through the words of the people of the past, what historians call primary sources. If we listen critically to the people of the past, we can say a good deal about what happened and how it happened, and often why it happened. So the question that will drive us this semester is, what was holy war in the age of the First Crusades, from the defeat of the Byzantine Empire at Manzikert in the 1070s to the recapture of Jerusalem by Salah ad-Din and the failure of the Third Crusade of Richard the Lionheart, Philippe Augustus of France, and Frederick Barbarossa of Germany? That's a big question. It involves studying all of the evidence from the time. It's complicated by the fact that many different perspectives appear in the evidence. What were the Christian ideas of holy war? How did they change? And what were the Muslim ideas? Did either Christians or Muslims have a unified idea, or many? And what of the Byzantine Empire's notion of holy war and the Armenian concept? And for the Jews in Europe and in the Middle East, how did they experience it? What can they tell us about it? Christian-Muslim confrontation, which may or may not be holy war, happened all throughout the Mediterranean, in Iberia, Sicily, and Italy, North Africa, and not just in the Levant. What ideas do we find when we look hard at these different places? We could just read the sources, plenty there to keep us all busy, but I've decided to do something different. Instead of just reading the sources and writing traditional essays, we will attempt to make, as a class, a documentary that answers the question about the meaning of holy war in the 11th and 12th centuries. In order to give it a sharper focus, we will target one particular form of holy war, jihad. We will make a documentary about the meaning of jihad during this period. Now, to answer this question, we'll still have to consider all of the evidence, Muslim and Christian and Jewish. The learning you gain will be far broader than the answer to the question about jihad. Why a documentary? Let me just say that the challenges of making a video I find interesting, and we will all learn some new skills, useful things. Some of you probably know this well already. In the end, I hope you leave the class knowing not just about the early Crusades, but about evidence, how to read it, how to evaluate it, and how to use it. And you will know how to argue about the past and to write about the past, but you will also know how to recreate the past in a modern medium and how to do that as a contributor to a larger effort. I'm looking forward to this semester. Thank you.